Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewitt, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And here we go from Philly. Dory Jackson now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season. He's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Hurts to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This gets the 1st and more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
28 yards. And an Eagles.
Barkley off the pistol give. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to Goddard. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Mostert. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Loss of a yard.
I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing?
Makes the score.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
First down.
We put a receiver in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Stafford's pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee.
Stafford's pass.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, to run with Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Pickup of 2 here, and that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
2 yards on the
That was it.
1st down, Rams.
They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Eagles'
Stafford from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Good for a Rams.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right.
A gain of 7.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Stafford now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Third and long for him here. This is hauled in by Atwell. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 37-yard attempt.
Carney's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Jump off caught by his back. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Running right, it's Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Brought down by Jared Burris. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now
Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
27-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Throwing is Stafford on third. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up
straight ahead with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Rams, first down. It's a gain of 10.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Motion a receiver left. They're going to run on first down with Corum. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Putting him in motion is going to cost them. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. To throw, Stafford. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. He has the first over the middle. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
10, Eagles 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. First down throwing for Hurts. Avoids some trouble there. Escapes the pocket. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On second down, here's Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
to the air on 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Stafford from the gun, 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Now Stafford to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Stafford again.
2nd and 6.
Complete. It's Atwell. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to Tutu Atwell. That's a gain of 3.
Stafford now on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. On 1st down, Hurts throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
20-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Hurts. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Throwing now, Stafford. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw here for Stafford. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Stafford's going to throw once more. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
It's Stafford once more. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down. That finds Adams downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
A pickup of 17, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Connects with Adams again. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
17. Eagles 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and toned this drive.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he takes this down close, up to the 3.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Throwing here, Hurts. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
14.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good for a Rams first down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run for Williams. And that's all with the offense starting about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Nakua here. He's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Mostert on the return.
The Eagles take over.
The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
6. Devontae Smith. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Hurts now from the gun. This finds Smith. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Over the middle and complete to Goddard. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Pulls it at the 7. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
down behind.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Stafford now off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. Short pass brought in. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Hurts once again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Only a yard.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Eagles are in punt formation.
For the Eagles.
Braden Mann will kick it away.
The Rams
Now
take
LA
over
getting
1st
its
and
offense
10
all set to
at
go.
their own
They didn't
20-yard
add to their
line.
lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
Williams.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
10 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Gain of 13 yards.
First down throw here for Stafford.
Rams, first down.
Delivers another one to Williams.
Stafford's
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Intended for
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Gain of 14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Rams, first down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done
Delay of
regardless.
game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Stafford throwing again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Completed to his running back.
Stafford
And this one doesn't go far.
to Kyron Williams. It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Williams.
The Rams are set to punt.
3 blank
They could really use a good one here. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
The 30-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For A.J. Brown.
He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
And less than a yard.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. So first down from the 41. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's completed right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Gain of 24 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Down just shy of the
Nose of
goal
the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Rams 24.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Complete. It's Atwell. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going forward, it's Williams. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. After the play, officials calling for a stoppage here. We've got whistles, and it's for Kyren Williams. Looks like he is worse for the wear after that snap. We've set it downs from the 37. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design look for Hurts. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.